Hey everybody, it's Erin from ePapery. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am working on these things. If you remember when I've been going through my ephemera, you've seen these things. I've got 2 each of these and 2 each of these. So my first idea is obviously, let's make some accordion pull-out, cards. This one has lines for writing and a blank back, and this one has decoration and a blank back. So this one I have to back and this one I have to decorate. I could have glued these back to back, but I printed them out on fairly thick paper. I think I printed them out on cardstock. So gluing these together would have made them like very hefty. So I think I'm going to pass on gluing them back to back, but easy enough to back this one, and then that one's over and done with, and then we're going to have fun decorating the back side of that one. So let's get this out of the way first. So I just picked out some brownish paper. It's not coffee dyed, it actually comes this way. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this paper as my backing for my glue stick here. And I'm going to be very, very liberal with the glue stick because I really want this to stick well. Keeping in mind, of course, that probably there will be some spots that will still need a little bit of help, but this, for the most part, should get me where I want to go. There we go. Grab my smoothing tool here. What else could I have done with this? I could have just painted the back with some of my coffee dye or the blue stain that I had. That would have also worked. So yeah, I think let's let that dry, and then when we come to cut it, it'll be a little bit more apparent which areas still need some help. All right, so then we've got this. Now this, I think I am going to paint the back with the coffee dye. And then I wanted to use some of these book pages that we stenciled together in a previous video to do some decorating, and specifically looking at this one with the Harlequin. And then of course I've got several stamps and, fussy cuts and die cuts and all that good stuff. So we'll have some fun doing some decorating. Okay, so, all right, I changed my mind. What I've got instead, I have got some oxide sprays that I'm gonna do instead, because I cannot find any blue stain right now, which, big surprise, Erin can't find something in the studio, haha. But anywho's, so here we go. But what I have got 2 colors. I have got Mermaid Lagoon and I have got Chipped Sapphire. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a shake. And I'm gonna start by giving this just a little bit of a spritz with some water. And yeah, that's bright. Turn this over, and I'm just going to kind of do like this just to let the stains get happy a little bit. There might be some that get on the other side. I'm okay with that. I just want something that looks kind of cool. I'm going to give this another little spritz of water and let it do its thing. All right, so clean sheet of deli paper. Dry baby wipe. Get some of those water droplets off. And let's get some big droppity-doos on there. All right, and I am really gonna let that sit now for a while. And let's put the messy mat away and I will cut out the other one. We're just flipping back and forth. That's why it's fun to have a couple of things going at once. All right, so should be easy enough on this side to cut out. That. And on this side, can line the top of the wire with the top of the arches. There we go. And line this side up. Now all I have to do is just cut out the little triangles. You could just leave it like this and score right through the up through the straight, you know, the straight part, but I'm gonna go ahead and just cut these out. So that is all cut out, and now I'm just going to ink to make sure that, actually I'm going to wait to ink. I'm going to score this first and get this all folded. Because I have a particular line I need to score on, I'm going to line this up with my 6-inch where I have a mark so that I can line this up directly with where I'm scoring. There we go. So all of them will get scored. If you really wanted to be particular, you could flip it every other one to score in the right direction, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to score them all from the top and fold the ones backwards that need to be folded backwards. I think it'll be just fine. This has been reinforced by gluing the sheets together, so we shouldn't have any issues with cracking paper. Okay. There we go. So now I will ink. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna do tea stain for this one. Get out with the right ink blender here. There we go. And I'm just getting the edges. I'm not worrying too much about adding too much grunge to this because I want this to be pretty much just like a finished little piece here. Inking the edges really covers up a lot of cutting mistakes that you might have made if you're not the best cutter. Getting those edges inked up kind of softens that edge a little bit. So there we go. That's a cute little little accordion writing space. And so I think what I'm going to do with this is just tie a little bow around it. So let's get it some ribbon. This is really wide ribbon, but I have a lot of this, and it's pretty much the only blue ribbon I have. So get that chopped all the way here. Trying to use the scissors with my right hand, it's a little bit odd and precarious. So I might not have given myself enough here. Yeah. Try that again. Or, you know what else we could do? Here's what we're gonna do. Come on. Be nice. There we go. A cream colored organza bow to coordinate with the blue. There we go. And you'll notice I put this masking tape in to protect the cards. I needed the stack of cards so that I could figure out how big to make the band. But I did not want the band to stick to the cards. So I'm going to peel this up now in the hopes that I can get it all off the cards. It's pulling up a little bit of the toner, unfortunately. There we go. So that's unfortunate, but it's just a little bit antique-y. So now this should slide off and on. All right, so that'll be cute to stuff into a little pocket. All right, that one's done. It was a little bit futzier than I was expecting. Let's see how this one's doing. Ooh, those water droplets look cool. I'm glad I let those sit for a while. That really let the ink do its thing. All right, but it does still need some drying, so I'm gonna just dry this. Okay, so drying it from both sides, again, helps minimize the curling from drying the paper. The spray did come through the paper a little bit. Again, I told you I was going to be okay with that. I expected that. I like the look. So, yay. Yay us. I'm going to score and ink this before we start doing any decorating. And that's because I want to decorate each one of these little guys as though it's its own little piece. Okay, so these are all scored and they're folded. Let's get them inked. Okay, so let's get to these book pages here and pick out a couple that would look good. So I know I had my eye on that one, and I think that one too is going to look really nice. Let's see, if I cut them out, that's going to be too big. You know what this might be an opportunity for is to try out my little mini die cutting machine. What do you guys think? Let's see if I've got any dies that will work for this. I've got some square and rectangle shapes here. Stand those up back there. Let's see. That's too big. One of these smaller ones here. Is that small enough? Ooh, it is. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, let me get the die cutting machine ready and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so if you watched my what I got for Christmas and birthday haul video, you'll know that I bought this little teeny tiny die cutting machine. This is a purchase from Temu. And so yeah, I am going to try this out for the first time right here. I have tried it out once before. I cut out a little specimen plate template, but this is the first time I'm trying it out on camera. So this should be fun. What I'm looking for right now is just a little piece of masking tape to hold the die in place. So a little bit of that. I'm going to stick it on my shirt just to take the tackiness down a little bit. There we go. Put the plates together. And we're going to feed it through. There we go. There's the clicky sound. All right. So let's just see if once and back is enough for this particular die, and it looks like it was. Yes. And then we'll just double check and make sure that this size works. Oh, my tape is still a little bit too tacky. So let's double check, make sure the size works. That's Matt sneezing upstairs. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, awesome. Well, let's get some more of these cut out. I'm going to speed this process up or cut it out, whichever, but I will see you in just a bit. Okay, so verdict is, this works really well. I'm so excited about this. I think I'll be using die cuts a lot more now, but, and this is really cute. So I've got I needed 6 little pieces. I cut out 4 each of them so I could put an extra one into my little scrap bins, because I might be just as excited about the scraps I created from here. These look like little door panels to me, or little windows. So guess what? We're gonna do something fun with these too. So I'm putting these in the scrap bin. I figure while we're out here using the die cutting sheets, I might as well make some fun numbers or something to maybe number these panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why not? I'm gonna have to find some paper to use and figure out which numbers I want to use. I like these ones, they're vintage. There's a 2 and a 5 and a 4, 6, 1. I need a 3. Come on, number 3. 3. Yay, there we go. All right, rest of these go back in. All right, give me a little bit. I'm gonna find some paper. Okay, so this is a storybook that I grabbed thinking of this particular journal. And this is not kind of one of my favorite pages, but I do love a lot of this paper. So I think what I'm gonna do is, let's see, how wide does this have to be here? 3 inches wide. I need to cut this to 3 inches. All right. So now I know that these strips are exactly the right size for my plates here. Okay. See how many of these we can fit on here. 2, 5, 6. And once you get down to this size, there's really no direction to the paper, so I'm not worrying about where everything is. But what I am going to try and do is tack these down in place a bit with just a couple of pieces of tape. There we go. So if they're shifting together. Okay. Come on. Why isn't it going in? Let's try this side first. Yeah. Not sure. I don't think it likes the thickness all the way at the edge like that. Let's see if that was enough. I went through my entire die collection and picked out anything that would fit on the tiny machine. Tested everything on the plates to see if they would fit, and if they did, they went into these envelopes. And on this ring. So they get stored together with my little die machine right here at my workstation so that I don't have to get up and get them. And then I moved my big one with the rest of the big dies that I'm going to use less often into a different area. So it's taking up less space in the immediate studio area. So yeah, anyway. All right. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Okay. Look at how nice they look. Okay, so let's just get these going a little bit. I'm gonna grab my inker. Okay, let's get these glued into place and then we'll figure out what we're doing next. Okay, so I'm thinking before I stick the numbers down, I might want to put maybe like one more sort of backgroundy element, like a flower or some other sort of sticker. So I'm gonna leaf through my stickers and see what I find. I've got some of these stickers that are sunflowers. Might look kind of cool. One. Okay, so I've got all of these glued down And what I've done is just glued the numbers and the stickers in, the flowers kind of growing in number or size from 1 through 6. So yeah, turned out pretty cute. These stickers were from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I think that that turns out cute. So now we have to figure out what we want to do to fasten that one. Maybe I'll just kind of wait. I'll just put a clip on this for now. Let's see here. Gold treble clef might be cool. So we'll just put a clip on this one for now, and not put it on any page for now, until I figure out what it is I think I want to do. Some stuff I have an idea already, and other stuff it's just still needs to come to me, you know. So I clip those all back together. Okay, so this video I took care of 2 of my little accordion files, cards. This one was just needing a backing on the back side, and then I put a little belly band of ribbon on it. And then this one needed decorating on the front side. So we did some inking. I cut out some die cuts and used stickers to decorate, and I'm finishing it off with a golden treble clef clip. So let me know how you liked this little project. Put a comment down in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you're working on this week, all right? All right, I will see you next time, guys. Have a great rest of your day.